The Iron Throne is mine by right. All those who deny that are my foes. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them. As we take on the usurper Hargon and the god of destruction Malroth on Let's Play Dragon Warrior 2. Who's disturbing my prayer? There is only one god, Hargon, and his name is Death. And you know what we say to Death? Not today. You talk about our stupidity, you're the one wearing a giant bib. Kind of looks like Cormano's poncho from Sunset Riders. Anyways, you want to cast Stop Spell on this guy to keep him from spamming Exploded on your party. The bad thing is if you cast Stop Spell on him, then he'll start using physical attacks, which hurt really bad. Oh, good, we got Stop Spell on him. Yeah, he's more susceptible than those damn Mace Masters. Now I just want to defend with Tyrion there. And just heal all with Stannis. Well, there goes the heal all. Guess I'm gonna have to heal more this turn. Yeah, his physical attacks hit really hard. You definitely want to cast Increase twice to max out all your defense. But the good thing about it is that, well, his physical attacks are only single target. Yeah, it's a lot easier to keep up with the healing rather than spamming Exploded every round. Yeah, let's try if Exploded works here. Alright, it actually worked. Well, good job, Arya. Yeah, Hargon has about 450 HP. I think in the NES version he has about 250 or something like that. Yeah, these last two Jokers are a lot harder than the NES version. But it's more balanced out because Tyrion and Arya have the revive spells. Yeah, Arya's gonna be mostly healing. I'll cast Exploded, you know, if all my characters are at their max HP. Yeah, just attack, whatever. Save my MP for the next boss. 1 damage. Ow, quit it. Alright, we got him. You want the Iron Throne, Lord Stannis. The hate is swelling in you now. Take your weapon. Strike me down with all of your hatred, as your feeble skills are no match for the power of the dark side. Malroth and 60. Ugh, 60. Yeah, but unlike Star Wars, Hargon's overconfidence was his weakness. Him running around thumping his Bible, Rome 3:16. Well, Stannis 3:16 just said, I just whipped your ass. And that's the uh-oh. Yeah, see my curiosity here. No, there's nothing there. We ain't find shit. Yeah, looks like I'm about to fight Magus from Chrono Trigger. The black wind howls. And that wind is named Malroth. In the NES version, he has 250 HP. This version, it feels like he has about 250,000. And basically what you want to do is just increase defense, attack with Stannis. Yeah, this is his most powerful attack, that Violent Blaze. And just heal and revive when necessary because, yeah, this battle, somebody's gonna die a couple of times. Yeah, his attacks are pretty powerful. Sometimes he can attack twice per round, which is really annoying. He is susceptible to Surround, but I've never had any success on it, so I don't even bother. Alright, defense should be maxed out right now. Violent Blaze is pretty damn annoying. One time playing this game, this guy ambushed me and used that Violent Blaze twice and just killed me. I didn't even get a turn, bastard game designers. It's really a jerk move when you have the final boss, damn it. Figured Stannis would be able to survive that. Oh well. Kind of a bastard move in the game, having the final boss ambush you. Yeah, now I need to use Increase to counter his defense spell. Let's cast defense on him. You really want to lower all of his defense, make your attacks more meaningful, because this guy has a ton of HP. Yeah, they say he has 450, but I don't believe that. Just concentrate on healing, keeping everybody at max HP. Yeah, when he attacks twice, it's really a bastard move. Just heal more. Yeah, my defense is already maxed out. Well, not now. Didn't work. Shit. That's a terrific move. Use that. Excuse me. Just attack. See how much damage? 41 damage. Not that bad. Not that good. Tyrion, attack. Arya, heal all. Really want to keep everybody at above 100 HP. Even though I did before with Stannis and he still killed me. Defense. Here comes the Violent Blaze. Damn, wow. Tyrion barely survived. Stannis just attack. Tyrion. Yeah, defending is useless. Gonna have to use the Shield of Strength. Arya, just heal all. Hopefully Malroth doesn't go first. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, wow. Arya just barely survived with 1 HP. Wow. Alright, now definitely the Shield of Strength here. Revive Tyrion. Hopefully Malroth doesn't. Wow, he fucking guarded. Stannis the Menace. I don't know how I survived those last 2 rounds. That was just lucky there. Alright, we're back on our feet. Increase again. Counter his defense. Wow, 80. Wow, shit. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't cast Increase. That's why Increase is really, really fucking important in this battle. Yeah, even if I had been at full HP, he'd have killed me. I think I was at full HP. Shit. Yeah, I would recommend coming here around level 35 or higher, but I was just too lazy to do the level grinding, and Malroth is trying to make me pay for that. I don't know how I survived those 2 rounds. Now, Tyrion, did I use that? Yeah, I used defense. I mean increase with Tyrion before. So I should be good on our defense. Alright, we got him! I just had to catch my breath there. See, now that was the final boss battle. You taking notes there, Final Fantasy X? With your Jack battle that you kill him in 2 hits, and that you Yevon battle that you can't lose, like Parker Lewis. Well, you've been watching over us since Dragon Warrior 3. I believe this is Rubus, that's the one talking here. And who are you? Prince Stannis said that I must bow so low. Only a dragon of a different coat, that's all the truth I know. In a coat of gold or a coat of red, a dragon still has claws. And mine are long and sharp, Hargon, as long and sharp as yours. And so they spoke, those Rhones of Castemere. But now the Rhones weep o'er their hall, with no one there to hear. Yes, now the Rhones weep o'er their hall, and not a soul to hear. That's messed up. We saved the world and now all the priests are out of a job. Yeah, don't talk to that lady there. I think in some versions of this game, yeah, she'll lock up your game the same way as that inn in Baran. Yeah, and these, after you beat the game, none of these little damage floors do anything to you now. Now we're just gonna head back to Baran and talk to the people there. Yeah, none of these damage tiles do any damage. Yeah, I'm just gonna talk to all the people here in Baran because yeah, if you go to any town, yeah, right now after you beat the game, they say the same groups of dialogue that they say here. Yeah, the text is fucked up as well, still. If you combine your power... I was trying to think of a Captain Planet reference, but thank God I forgot it. Yes, the black wind howls no more. Yes, it was. You can have it now. I have no use for it. No, whatever. Yeah, I guess I could go back and take that Edric sword out of the vault and put it back in Charlotte Castle. Yeah, you can't play the lottery anymore. And these are what all the vendors say. Alright, we're back with the second part of the finale of Dragon Warrior 2. We're here in Alefgard and try to find that missing king. Yeah, remember before the king was missing, they said he was hiding because he was scared of Hargon. Obviously he's not up there. He's up here. So he was the king of Alefgard all this time. It was kind of difficult to tell with the golden crown, red robe, and scepter. Yeah, right. Come on, get out of the way, Arya. Move, Arya. Yeah, look, now we're the annoying NPC in everybody's way. And all these NPCs, they basically say the same thing as was in the last episode. All the people said I was talking about in Baran. Yeah, it is 3 times. Wah ha 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 ha. Alright, we're back here in Charlotte Castle. See what the Dragon Lord has to say after the defeat of Hargon. That's all he has to say? You can call me Al. Call me Al. Figured he'd be pretty upset. Well, him and Hargon almost look alike. Alright, we're back here in Osterfair. See what the king here has to say. You didn't recognize me. I think that's nonsense. Let's talk to the slut bunnies here. Yeah, right. likes it when men with money fight. Alright, that's all he has to say. Can't fight this guy again? Grrr, get out of here. Kick him in the face, Stannis. Alright, we're back here in Leonport. It says Hargon is defeated. We're gonna lay back and relax for a nice puff massage. Puffs on the house for everybody. Even you, Arya. Yeah, the only thing different is if you say no this time. Yeah, she just says thanks anyways. She doesn't call you a homosexual like before. Alright, we're back here in Moonbrook Castle. I don't think the king here says anything different than before. No, he basically says the same thing. Oh well. Yes, what is dead may never die. Valar Morghulis. Valar Doharis. Die, father. You don't belong in this world. Now. Look into the light. And it's a train! Now. Alright, we're back here in Connaught Castle. Just 2 more castles to go. This one and Maidenhall. Before we talk to the king, we're going to release these prisoners here. Yeah, I said that I was going to do that way back. Yeah, we're giving them all a beer. Why not? Hargon is dead. Guess no prohibition now that Hargon is gone. What are you drinking there? Heineken? Miller Lite? Budweiser? Guinness? Yeah, so you learn something new there every day. If you go to prison, you get to drink beer. So, I never knew that. It's probably why that Mace Master before was so drunk and stupid. Drunk with exploded. You don't have to be a jerk-ass there, Tyrion. I guess, you save the world, you can be a jerk all you want to. Nobody cares. And oh yeah, by the way, Tyrion's stunt double, he's still there in Leftwine, but yeah, I don't know if it locks up your game here or not, so I'm not even gonna bother. Hooray! Yeah, right. I don't think there's anything up here. No, there is not, so yeah, I'll meet you back in Maidenhall. Alright, we're back here right outside Maidenhall area. And it seems everybody's gone. Hopefully there's not another one of Hargon's curses. Back in the fake Maidenhall. Yeah, you probably should return your wife. Probably Jody's got your wife already. Ain't no sense in going home. Jody's got your girl and gone. And it won't be long till I get on back home. See what the cabinet minister has to say. Or the chancellor. That's the first chancellor I've seen that's not evil in RPG games. Now you can see that 60 is back again. I guess Hargon's curse didn't completely wear off. Yeah, he says the same generic nonsense. I think this guy does too, yeah. Alright, we just want to go through the middle here, so we gotta go down and then go back up. Just to advance the plot here. Now before talking to the king, we can have some party talk. The only party talk in this game, unfortunately. Alright, you can put your shirt back on now. Yeah, just stick to your exploded and heal all spells. Be a good little princess. Of course he'll accept it. He's got the birthright, he's in his prime, he's a tried and tested battle commander, and he doesn't just talk about paying people back, he does it! Go ask those fools in Rome. All hail King Stannis of House Maidenhall, first of his name, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms and Protector of the Realm. And that's the end of Let's Play Dragon Warrior / Dragon Quest II. Vast improvement over the NES counterpart with those archaic battle mechanics and black screens of death. Even the gray screens of death in a Game Boy Color version when going through random battles. And also the Prince of Canuck is more useful in this version. You know, you can equip better weapons like the Light Sword and Edric Sword. Really helps out with the offense late game. And also the Princess of Moonbrook can learn the Revive spell in this version, which really balances out the difficulty late game as well. And also magic is a lot more powerful than the NES version, although a double-edged sword, as magic attacks are more powerful on you when enemies cast it. You know, but at least defending in this version cuts physical and magical damage in half, you know, giving you somewhat of a chance. And also, of course, the graphics and music are improved, with this being a Super Famicom / SNES remake. The only knock I can say is, well, there's really no guide for the location of the hidden stat seeds in this game. You know, like the defense seeds, the strength seeds, and etc. Things like that. Most of those hidden stat seeds I found them on my own, just walking around mashing the search button while just fast forwarding the emulator. But it really doesn't matter anyways. You really don't need those hidden stat seeds to beat the game anyway, so I wouldn't worry that much about it. But yeah, if you know where more those hidden stat seeds are, more than what I found in this game, you know, let me know. And also, one thing, I forgot that Arya has 2 more spells to learn. I think Chance at level 25 or something like that. It just does random crap. Sometimes it heals all your characters, sometimes it heals all the enemies, and it's nonsense. It's something like, works like Lunar Magic and Secret of Mana. And also she learns the Open spell at like level 28, level 30 or something like that. What it does is you can use that spell to open up any door without having to use a key. It's pretty useless unless you have you know, you have enough inventory space in this game as it is. You get 10 spaces. I think in the NES version you only get 8. And you also have the vault in this game as well, so you really don't need the open spell. You can hold all the keys for the rest of the game. And also about Secret of Mana, this game kind of reminds me a bit of that game. You know, how the hell Tyrion die there? How the hero can't use any magic, and well, Tyrion's sort of like a support character, and Arya's like the sprite that has all the attack magic. Also, Seiken Densetsu 3 also is pretty similar to... Seiken Densetsu 3 is a bit similar to Dragon Quest 3. And yeah, I forgot to show that off. Yeah, in the basement of Rome, there's an NPC there. Both of them died. Yeah, the NPC doesn't say anything. All he says is that yeah, he's trying to hide from Hargon and he's a coward. He doesn't give you any important items, so don't worry about it. And also about the Dragon Quest 3, you choose your job classes and your party members at the beginning of the game. Same thing as Seiken Densetsu 3. But just at Dragon Quest 3, you have a bit more variety of characters you can choose. And Seiken Densetsu 3 only has 6. Alright, so that's pretty much all I'm going to say here. That's all for Let's Play Dragon Warrior / Dragon Quest 2. I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time and whatever else I'll plan to upload. But until then...